Each year, 1 in 3 women die from heart disease or stroke. Do you know the warning signs?
So I was sitting home on a Sunday night watching a movie with my husband, and all of a sudden my jaw started to hurt. And I'm like, what is going on? It was just so random, out of the blue. And I got up and I walked around and it was still hurting. And I remembered from the Go Red for Women event last fall that a sign of a heart attack in women is jaw pain. But I thought, I can't be having a heart attack. I'm not that old. I don't have any history of having heart problems personally. I eat well, I exercise, I never smoked. I've always done the right thing, gone for my checkups. How could I possibly be having a heart attack? But then I started getting indigestion, and I knew that was also a sign from the event that indigestion, jaw pain, symptoms that men don't typically get, women get. The back pain, the different things, how it presents itself in women. But I learned that at the event. I thought, they also told me to take aspirin if you think you're having a heart attack. So I took a couple aspirin, and I told my husband, we have to get to the hospital right away. I've got to get this checked out. I don't think it's anything, but we have to find out. He drove me to the hospital, got to the emergency room, put the monitor on me, and I had 100% blockage. And they did an emergency stent on me that night. And I really credit the Go Red for Women event as saving my life that night.
So I'd like to share with you what happened to me 6 years ago. At that point in my life, I was exercising every day, eating right, and I thought I was pretty healthy. And I started to get very, very tired. And I would define that as I would come home from work and I had no energy. I wouldn't want to go do anything else. I just wanted to sit, and I was sleeping more, but I never felt refreshed. And I couldn't catch my breath walking up and down stairs, even though I was exercising on a daily basis. So I made an appointment with the doctor, and through a physical, had a stress test, and it identified that I had a blockage in one of my heart arteries. So they sent me for an angioplasty, and during that procedure, found out that the arteries were blocked to the point where I needed to have surgery. And within a very short time after that, I had open heart surgery to replace several arteries that were clogged. I'm very happy today to be alive and to be healthy and to be sharing this story with you so that all of you become more aware of really thinking about your symptoms, your heart, and how to really take control of your life.
When Juliet asked me to be part of the leadership team for Go Red for Women, I didn't hesitate. And I didn't hesitate because of my baby sister, Elizabeth. She was the youngest in our family, and she was 49 years old when she died in 2010 of a massive stroke. She was a nurse coming off duty at the hospital where she worked when she had the stroke. She was alone in the locker room and no one was with her, and they didn't find her in time in order to save her. That happened on a Tuesday, and on Friday our family made the difficult decision to turn off the machines. And as hard as it was to lose her, what was even harder was watching my parents' grief. No parent, whether it's an infant or an adult, should have to live through losing a child. That was very hard for our family. What was even a little bit harder was in the weeks leading up to her death, she had some physical signs that something was wrong. She didn't feel well, things were just not working quite right, and she was waiting to get them checked out because she was having an early January Christmas celebration with her children. And I learned from that not to wait, even for something good, not to wait when your body is telling you that something's not right and you need to get it checked out. You owe it to your family to do that.